Okay, I'm here at my booth at Crossroads Art Center. I thought I'd give you a tour of all the paintings I currently have on exhibition here. So we're going to start with this one. It's called Montana Morning, and it is a painting of the top of the hillside above my friend's beautiful home in Ennis, Montana. And it was a pretty exciting day for me because it was the first substantial hike that I accomplished after breaking my ankle a few years back. And it's such a beautiful place. This one is a lot closer to home, and this is one of the places in Cockrell Creek, which is right across the street from where I live. And this is one of the views I get when I'm lucky enough to go kayaking there. And from there, we go to one of my newer paintings, which is actually of the woods by Presley Creek in Heathville, Virginia. It was a beautiful, very short hike that I was able to take my best friend Lucy with me on. This is a painting that I worked on location in Burgess, Virginia. That's the canola field. And the tricky one to this was it ended up being very windy, and I actually was hanging on to my palette and my easel while I was painting this one. So a lot of one-handed painting going on. This one is of a tree in Weems, Virginia, and I just loved the light and the color. So that was my attempt at capturing that. This was my entry, sorry about the glare, for the Art in Transit competition at the Rappahannock Art League at the RAL Art Center, and I received a third place award for this. A few years back, I won first place, and my painting was on the side of the Bay Transit bus. This painting is up in Wytheville, Virginia. I was up there in the fall, obviously, and I went to a new little park I'd never been to before, and I did some live sketching there, and this is the painting that came from that trip. Then way up high, we have my painting called Red Royalty, which is one of my favorite carnival dancers from St. Thomas. Before I joined a troupe, I always made a point of seeing her in the parades, and she's pretty amazing. And it has a lot of my favorite red things in it from the islands. The painting next to it is called Red Clover Magic. Again, apologize for the glare. It's one of my favorite paintings, and when it is not here, it hangs in my own living room. It's a combination of the clover field near Callio, Virginia, and the house is actually much closer to where I live in Burgess, Virginia. And I really like the whole feeling that I got in this one. This is another painting of the canola field, and at sunset, obviously. And we'll come down to this one. This painting called Into the Sunshine is actually in my neighbor's backyard. It's one of the trails up to the beach, up from the beach to her house. Then I have two small paintings that I did at the Tidelands Plein Air exhibition. They were both painted in Tappahannock. The antique store on the left, I think they finally sold that T-Rex that I've been seeing most of my life as we drove from Richmond to where I currently live in Reedville. And the mill pond is the painting on the right. I didn't give you guys pricing information, but these smaller paintings are $400. Most of the larger paintings are about $2,200. This one is called Welcoming Spring, and it is one of my new favorite places, Dragon Run Swamp on the Middle Neck, not too far from Gloucester and Saluda. And I volunteered to be on the crew there, helping with tours, and I hope to get back to that in the spring. This painting is also from Gloucester. This is the Beaver Dam lake, and I was hiking on a really rainy day, and the painting is called Singing in the Rain. And next to that, we have a painting I did of the Tongass National Forest in Ketchikan, Alaska. And that was an amazing hike I did. And I didn't paint on location, but I brought back lots of memories and lots of images to work from. And then we're back again to one of my favorite places in the world, to kayak. This is Hassel Island off of St. Thomas in the US Virgin Islands, where I lived and painted and worked as a kayak tour guide. So that's pretty much an overview of my current space. I also have some calendars for sale and some of my blank cards. And as you can see, there is a ton of beautiful artwork here at Crossroads. So I highly recommend coming out, spending some time, enjoying the art. If you're interested in purchasing something, they do accept payment plans. So yeah, come on out. It's also a great place to do your holiday shopping. And I don't know if this will work if I flip it over or not, but we're gonna try. Thanks guys, happy holidays.